tower of radius playing addresses ideas of overload and failed communication. So, what did you learn? Maybe that is not the right question. Perhaps we shall discuss what we felt. Let's talk about the importance of the arts education within art museums. Now, let's start again. How many glasses do you know? What kinds, color, types do you have? What is the type of glass that you have in your home? What is the type of glass that you would like to have? Now I want you to have a glass in your hands. Let's go and have a glass in your fingers. And now we are going to discover what kind of sounds do you think that you can do with a glass? Now let's come back to the museum. And now we're going to choose one of the artworks that we saw at the beginning. This is the artwork of Maria José Arjona. Let's see her artwork, Lifeline. And let's think about what we felt when we were discussing in our minds the sound of that glasses, the touch, the texture, and all the kinds of sensitivities that we felt with a glass. Now that you have experienced a little piece of mediation, let's talk about the importance of these simple gestures to expand our imagination. Perhaps now you will going to be more aware of the glass that you use every day. You will going to think about its form, color, and sound. You will going to remember Maria José Arjona's performance, and you're going to think about your body in relation with a simple glass. This is just the beginning of how our imagination can be expanded through arts and arts education. This simple example can be extrapolated to other fields. Arts not only exist in our classes or inside an institution. Arts are in our daily life, but we must be conscious of it. In Colombia, we have a lack in arts programs, But we do not have a lag in our creativity. We only need the right sequences of gestures to expand our imagination. For that reason, informal education must play an active role in our society. For that reason, I propose the consolidation with a qualitative training of the cultural mediator role in order to expand creativity with a transdisciplinary approach. According to the National Plan for the Arts, the regions that have arts programs in the country are in the main and central cities. However, the geographical problems do not have barriers to carry on educative programs. Having 4 years of experience in this field, I have carried on meaningful experiences inside art museums through different devices, forms, and approaches to develop mutual spaces for creative thinking, open conversations, and relations. Even though the lack of arts program, we have more than 768 cultural institutions around the country. This is the relevance of the consolidation of these alternative spaces for arts education in our community. Colombian people deserve democratic and inclusive spaces with qualitative experiences within our museums. Places that offer us the freedom to play with ideas, materials, knowledge, and different ways of imagining our existence, in order to be very prepared to respond to our present times and to the novelty of the future. Even that experiences a piece of cultural mediation, and we have had the opportunity to stretch our creativity. This role is not a professional role, and there is a big lag in the qualitative experience that some spaces are carrying on in this labor. For that reason, we must work in alliance to consolidate this role as a cultural job. Thanks to the Department of the Orange Law and the creation of the Orange Economy Information System, I pursued that within the Orange database, the mediation role should be considered in order to have a real panorama of the people who are carrying on this labor with their respective salaries and type of contract. Also, I look towards the certification of this labor with the National System of Education, Artistic and Cultural Training, CINEFAC, and the consolidation of qualitative training to carry on this labor. This is then an urgent call to all the cultural institutions, to all the policymakers that have an important role in these spaces. This is a call for all the mediators that are in cultural spaces to create alliances, partnerships between institutions, between visitants with our public, to create a meaningful experiences and to consolidate this job for the future. We need arts education for our future.